Hello and welcome back to my channel. I think it's honestly been a year since I posted a YouTube video, so I hope you're all doing well. I usually post my reviews to Instagram, but lately anytime I try to post a video over 10 minutes, Instagram can't handle it, so here I am. I'm going to be reviewing Buffbunny's Dreamhouse collection, which is launching on Saturday, May 13th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this launch is kind of Barbie inspired, so there's a lot of really fun summery colors and prints coming. I will say for some of the pieces, I was sort of disappointed because they would only come in like 1 or 2 colors, and I wanted more options since the colors are so pretty. But we take what we can get, and you can't get everything. Sizing wise, I'm really in between a medium and a large right now, and maybe even leaning more towards a large. And I feel like for some of the pieces I maybe should have gone up and gotten a large rather than getting my usual size, but I didn't, so that's where we're at. So I'm gonna put my measurements on the screen here. I'll also put them in the caption below and just kind of use that to gauge what size would work best for you. So I'm gonna be going over the pieces they sent me, some new pieces as well as some old fan favorites, and of course I'll chat about them and I'll try them on for you as well so you can see what they look like on my body, and hopefully that'll help you make some decisions too. Okay, let's go over leggings first. So they are bringing back the Legacy legging. So this one I've reviewed many times before, but I'll do it again. So this is made in the Newbury fabric, which is a soft, brushed, stretchy material, probably like moderate compression. We have no front seam here in the front. It is a high-rise legging. No front seam, and then it does have this tri-seam glute detailing here in the back, Buffbunny logo. So these are like a Buffbunny staple. So if you don't know what to get or you're new to the brand, these are one of the pieces I usually recommend to people, just because so many people like them. I always get really good feedback on them, and you can wear them for workouts, you can wear them for errands, you can wear them for lounging. It's just a really good all-around legging. Sizing wise, I would just stick to your regular size. If you are in between, I think you can size down. These are a medium, and right now, even with me being like 10 pounds heavier, the medium still fits like perfectly fine. So I'd say if you're in between, you could probably size down. Otherwise, just stick to your regular size. The lighter colors in these are going to probably show some cellulite. It's not that the material is necessarily like very thin or anything like that. It's just lighter colors. If you have cellulite, you're probably gonna see it. So like this color and certain angles, I definitely could see cellulite. However, I believe this is coming in a slightly darker blue, which would probably be better for cellulite coverage. So no front seam. The waistband goes definitely past my belly button. And then we do have the glute seam detailing here on the back. I don't know if you can see any cellulite or not. I definitely noticed some in some videos I took, but I'm not sure that it's gonna show up in this lighting. A new legging, the Snatched Seamless legging. So a couple things. I usually don't like seamless leggings. They're usually scratchy and not that flattering, and specifically scratchy. The material of the legging part is usually just like itchy, and I want to get it off my body. These are very different. So I'll talk about the material of the actual like legging part first. It is very thin, so you're not going to really get a lot of compression in the legs, but it is soft and it definitely feels comfortable on your body. You don't feel like you have to take it off. It does not have that scratchy feel like a lot of seamless leggings. So keep that in mind if that's important to you. The waistband is double layered, and if you can see here, it has like a crisscross in the front, so 2 little flaps, and then it comes down kind of to like a V here in the front. And then in the back, we have like a deeper glute V as well. So my one drawback from these leggings is I do feel like this waistband is a little tighter than I would like, and this is a medium, and I could have definitely got a large, but you'll see in the video, I think a large would have been too big on the legs because I started having some excess material kind of around like the groin area. So I feel like a large would have been too big for the legs. I just wanted a little bit of extra room here in the waist. However, I think the legging is very flattering and I liked working out in it. I did a full leg day in it. I felt really good. I just kind of felt like this part was too small. Like if it was just a little bit bigger. But I will say that in terms of compression, it really does work because they have this little dip down here in the front. So it kind of, if you're trying to compress kind of that lower tummy area, I do think this does a good job of it. And you can kind of see too, the waist is like tapered, so the waist like kind of comes in as well. The one thing I like about these two compared to the other seamless leggings that Buffbunny does is they don't have that under glute contour. You know, those little like, I don't know what you call them, half moons, little smile lines that they put under the cheeks. And the other seamless leggings, they are not doing that in this legging, which I love because I don't like those. I don't think they look that good, and I'm just over that piece of fashion. So I like that these doesn't have it. So the only drawback for me is the waist is just like a little bit tight. I think if you don't have like a perfect hourglass shape, that's just something to think about. Some people though really like that compression. I'd rather have like no compression than have too much. So, but you'll see them on. So the legs, definitely light compression in the legs, really kind of a naked feel, very stretchy in the legs, which I do like. And then the waist, probably a high compression for sure. Sizing wise, I would say stick to your regular size. If you're in between, specifically in the waist measurement, if you're in between in the waist measurements, size up. Yeah. All right, so in the front we have this overlapping crisscross waist, and you can see here this double layered part does kind of come down to a V in the front, which gives you a little bit of lower stomach control that you might not normally get. This is what I was talking about in terms of sizing up. I definitely have some excess fabric here, like on the hips, which is why I feel like going up to a large would not be necessarily wise, because I'm just gonna have even more fabric. I had to add this clip in later because I almost forgot to show you the back, but yeah, we have just like a nice curved glute seam. They're really flattering on the glutes because again, there's like no compression, so they can't squish you down. Are bringing the Rebel legging back. These are not the new leggings. This is an older Rebel legging, but I wanted to show you anyways. So these are made in the Elysium fabric, so it's gonna be more of a performance, shinier type of fabric versus the Newbury fabric, which is softer and brushed. So a little bit different there. No front seam here in the front, still a high-rise legging. No seam at the top either. And then the back is a little bit different than some of their other leggings just because the glute curve is pretty substantial. So you definitely get a really nice glute contour there in the back. I would say these are a medium compression legging and true to size. I will say that after trying the Fashun Sports Bra in the same print that these are going to be coming in, I think you would probably want to size up if you're in between sizes, because that like vinyl-y leathery finish here, let's see. Okay, so this is the material that these leggings are coming in, and it's just like a little bit stiff. Like it just feels like you don't quite have all of that stretch that you sometimes have. So I think if you're in between sizes with the Rebel leggings, consider sizing up just to kind of make room for that little bit of stiffness. Okay, so we have high waist here, no front seam. I'm not getting any excess fabric or anything like that around here. And then like I was saying, we just have like a deeper glute seam in the back than most of the Buffbunny leggings. Next up is shorts. So I'm super excited. They're bringing back the Lifesaver shorts from last year in some new colors. And I really love these shorts. I know Buffbunny had a previous short, the Flow short, that a lot of people loved. It just never worked for me. It never looked great on me, I don't think. I never liked the Flow short, but I absolutely love these shorts. So we have this kind of outside flowy material here, and then some slits on the sides. And the inside, you have this little spandex, built-in spandex shorts. And one of the sides even has a pocket, so you can put your phone or tennis balls or whatever. I just really like it. We do have a drawstring waist here, so plenty of room to tighten. The only downside is the drawstring's like stretchy, so it's kind of annoying when you want to tighten it, but Other than that, it's fine. And I know this launch, they're shortening the drawstring a little bit just because I think it was too long for people. So they're shortening the drawstring. I think they're taking the shorts up like an inch. The changes are very, very minimal. Sizing wise, I think these are true to size. These are a medium. I think like right now, since I've gained weight, large would be better for me, but I think stick to your regular size. If you want to size up, I think you're safe to do so because you can always tighten the drawstring some. So if you want like a little more flowiness on your legs, you could always size up and then just tighten the drawstring. But in general, I feel like these are fairly forgiving, and I would say that you could just stick to your normal size. These are definitely like a top pick for me from this launch. Okay, so we have this airy outer shell here. You do have a drawstring waist, and then on the inside you do have this spandex liner. On this side you have a little pocket, so you can actually fit like an entire phone in there, and it has like a little top flap as well. Do have the Buffbunny logo there. The only thing about these is because this inner liner is pretty cheeky, if you move a lot and it rides up a little bit, you might be risking showing some of your butt. So just something to keep in mind. I mean, this little material here covers things pretty well, but if there's a breeze, you never know. And then they are bringing the Legacy short back in a 4-inch inseam and a 6-inch inseam. I'm very excited about the 6-inch inseam Legacy shorts because they instantly became one of my favorite shorts. So very similar to the Legacy leggings, except for the rise here is a little bit shorter, so they don't come up quite as high as the Legacy leggings. But we have no front seam in the front, and then we do have this tri-seam glute detailing in the back. They are made in the Newbury fabric, and they are very thick thigh friendly, honestly. Sizing wise, I think you could stick to your regular size. I don't even think you really need to size up. So this is the 4-inch version. I will put the 6-inch version on in a second. But yeah, so like I said, the rise on the shorts is a little bit lower than the rise on the legging. No front seam. And then we have the tri-glute seam detailing in the back here. And like I said, with the 4-inch, I mean, that starts out perfectly fine. And then again, once I do some squats or anything on the ground, some marches, and then by the time I come up, they are booty shorts. So that is why I prefer the 6-inch shorts for myself personally. However, if you like a 4-inch short, just in general, I always recommend these because not everyone gets rolling. I think it's just like certain body types. So compare those to these, which are the 6-inch short. A little bit of extra length, which doesn't matter so much in the front, but when you get to the back, it's super helpful. And like, if I were to go do some squats, they're staying in place and they're just still covering me is really what's important. Like even if they move a little bit, I'm still gonna be covered. So the 6-inch are definitely much better in my opinion, especially if you have like thicker thighs and if shorts tend to ride up on you. Okay, and then the BBL Seamless short. These have a 4-inch inseam and they do have this really thick compressive double layered waistband here. And if you want to roll the waistband down, if you want to like flip the waistband down, it actually says Buffbunny here in the front. It does also have this under glute contour, but it's fairly minimal. I'm not someone that likes the under glute contour at all. I strongly dislike it, but I can barely see it. Like when I put these on, I could barely see it. I'm a little bit sad that these only come in a 4-inch inseam because as we know, 4 inches is just too short for me and they become booty shorts instantly. So that's really the only downside to these shorts, but otherwise I really actually like them and I hope that they bring these back in a 6-inch. I love how stretchy the legs are, just extremely stretchy, and I felt like it was just not going to dig into my legs even in a medium. So I was really happy with that. I just like how thin and free you feel with this material. Compression wise, the legs are definitely like a light compression. And then the waist is like a medium high compression waist. In between sizes on these, I would probably size up just because of kind of that compressive waistband. Probably would prefer a large just in my situation, but what I'd really prefer is a 6-inch short. Okay, so we have our double layered waistband, and then the glute contour in the back that I was talking about. I do feel like it's pretty minimal. However, if I were to like squat or do anything, these are instantly gonna start riding up and becoming full booty shorts. So please make these in a 6-inch. Pretty happy with the stretch on the legs. I feel like these are really thick thigh friendly. I just wish that they were like 2 inches longer. Let's go over sports bras. So they are bringing back one of my favorite sports bras in so many different color options. I'm so excited. I honestly can't decide what I want to buy yet. So this is the Reversible Sports Bra. Used to be called the High Roller Sports Bra, if you remember from a couple launches ago. Changed the name to Reversible Sports Bra, but it's a very minimal bra. So no padding, no ability to put cups in, light support, just not a whole lot going on, thin straps, but you can reverse it. Okay, so you can do like the solid color, and then what I really like is where you get like the pop of color in the straps. I think that's really cute. It's made of the Nubri fabric, so it's really soft, and I just love this one. I find that it's like wide back friendly. I just always find myself reaching for this bra. Support wise, it's definitely light support. So if you have a large chest, large cup size, you can still definitely do this bra, but I don't know if you want to be like running in it, for example, or jumping. But for low impact activities, I think it should be okay, especially because the coverage is still decent. I find this bra so comfortable. It will always be one of my favorites now. And there's a ton of really cute color options, and you can do like a print and a solid. Some of them are like striped on one side, solid on the other, or a print on one side, a color on the other. So really like these. I think these are true to size. If you're in between sizes, I would say, I don't know, I would say you'd probably be fine sizing down. If you're worried about actual coverage, maybe size up. Like I said, I'm between a medium and a large right now, and this is a medium, and I don't feel like it's digging in at all. So like I said, there are no cup pads in here, no ability to put cup pads in here. So if you are someone who's a little bit self-conscious about potentially nipping, this bra might not be for you, specifically in the lighter colors. We have our spaghetti strap, and then the back is just like a simple racer back. But I really like how I'm not experiencing any digging in here in the back, and I just feel like it's very wide back friendly, even in just a medium. So this is the Fashun Sports Bra. This one is made to match the Rebel legging. So as you can see, it's in the Elysium fabric, and it's kind of this vinyl-y, leathery looking finish. The inside is just kind of a regular fabric though. It's not like leathery on the inside. So we have regular straps, and then we have these two straps that sort of go down into like the chest area a little bit. And then at the bottom here in the front, we do have this keyhole situation with like a little knot here. Oops. Hopefully you can see that. And then the back is kind of open, strappy, pretty cute back. Support wise, I'd say this is probably medium support, maybe light support if you had a larger cup size. I could definitely see there being maybe like a cleavage moment if you had a larger chest, just because you kind of have like a deep little scoop there, and then there's also the keyhole cut out the bottom. So I could see there being some cleavage. Whether or not you want that is up to you. And then I did feel like this material is like kind of stiff. So I think if you're in between sizes, sizing up would probably be okay. Okay, so like I said, you have these two straps that kind of come down and connect here at the bottom, and you do have this little keyhole cut out here. Next up is the Synergy Seamless Sports Bra. So this is made of the same material as the BBL Seamless leggings. So we have sort of a squarish neckline here in the front, thick straps, and in the back we have kind of this little knot situation. The front, we do have some ribbing kind of coming down the center of the bust and under, I think to try and create some separation so you don't get like a uniboob situation. I think for me, support wise, it would be probably a medium. I think if you have a larger cup size, you might be more on like the light to medium end of support. All right, so we have the square-ish neckline. The straps, they are kind of like wider set, but they don't fall off. Like even if you try to get them off, they really just don't fall off. So I feel pretty good about that. And then, like I said, we do have this kind of ribbed material under and between. And then the back has this kind of knotted design, which I think is really pretty. But like I said, the only thing is if you're laying your back down on something, that will probably dig into you. So they are bringing back the Revolution bra, which I've reviewed before. It is made in the Newbury fabric, and it has like this really pretty square neckline here in front, and then kind of this strappy back here. This one's probably medium support, and the only reason this isn't one of my favorites is because I feel like I always spill out of it, and I don't even have a lot to spill. So I really like the look of this bra. Like I really like the square neckline, but I just feel like functionally it's just not gonna work. So it's definitely like a long line style bra, square neckline. But yeah, you can kind of just see how I'm kind of spilling out of it. I feel like maybe the area, just like the cup space is small. So definitely size up if you're in between, especially if you have like a larger cup size. I think that might be the issue, but everything else fits pretty well for a medium. I don't even think a large would like solve this on me. I think it's just too low. Like I want them to bring it up like 1 inch or something. Cause I also feel like it's like almost just like right at the like nipple line or something. And then the back is strappy back. This definitely feels tight on my back too. Like I think a large would be better for this particular bra right now, just because I do feel I'm feeling like some digging in happening here, and just feel like a little constrictive. Lastly, the Spice Crop jacket. So this is all mesh. It's coming in black and white, so it's all mesh material, has a hood, zipper, but it's kind of just like a little cropped jacket. Definitely breathable, would be really good for just spring, summer, heading to the gym, going on a walk, things like that. I really like the white. I feel like it gives me less like summer, spring vibes. So I like that. We do have some thumb holes here. And what was I gonna show you? Okay, and then we have a little Buffbunny emblem too. This one I'd say is true to size, but it's definitely made to fit snug. So if you want a little more room, I would size up. I actually did a large in this because I just hate things being tight on my arms. I'm not even willing to risk it. So I did a large, and I was really happy with the large. I don't feel like I need like a skin tight crop jacket. You know, I just don't. Like a little bit loose is fine. So I was very happy with the large. If I were to do this again, I would get a large. Okay, so you can wear it unzipped like this, or you can wear it zipped up. So this is a large, and I feel like this fits how I would want it to fit. I don't really feel like I want this just absolutely just digging in to my stomach or anything like that. But I mean, it is like, you can see how stretchy this is. Like it is very, very stretchy. So, I mean, you could just size down and probably be okay too. I just don't like the feeling of things being constrictive. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this somewhat useful, and comment below any questions you have, or you can always message me on Instagram as well. And just a reminder, you can use my code Brianna at checkout and save 10%. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.